Hi, I'm Eric with Pulse Real Estate, here to talk to you about closing costs on property in Thailand. Stay tuned for advice on how to minimize those costs, as well as how to eliminate last-minute hassles when dealing with closing. It's best to discuss closing costs by ownership. First, we'll discuss purchases and then leases. Transfer costs on purchases typically amount to roughly 6.8% of the estimated property value. A breakdown of these property taxes and fees are as follows. First, there's the stamp duty, which is 0.5%. Then we've got withholding tax, which is 1%. Then there's business tax of 3.3%, but that's only applied to properties that are 5 years old and younger. Finally, there's the transfer fee of 2%. It's important to note here that the transfer fees are based on the selling price or the value of the property, whichever is higher. The Land Department and Treasury Department decide on these values every 4 years, and you can find their updated results online. Transfer fees on leasehold purchases are significantly lower. In fact, they go down to 1.1%. These fees are applied to the total value of the lease until the duration of the term is finished. They're collected by the land office at the time that you register for the lease as well. Whether purchasing or leasing, fees are typically shared equally between the buyer and the seller. I do, however, wish to stress that this is the typical situation and not always the case. Our first tip is to clarify these terms early in the negotiation process so you know exactly where to settle for the actual sales price. Our second tip is to factor these costs into your actual budget. Let's say you have a budget of 20 million baht. Well, you're going to assume, hopefully, that the distribution of transfer fees is a 50-50 split, as we mentioned earlier. The math works out to a sales price of around 19.3 million, so that when you add the closing costs onto that, you're not breaking your budget of 20 million baht. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos such as the Elite Visa, buying property off plan, as well as Phuket neighborhood profiles. Thank you for watching. We hope to hear from you soon.